You guys trained with knives like Aaron Donald did, or?
No, I ain't doing all that. we put boxing gloves on, and we do a lot of reps, boxing MMA type training, and I did that a few years back early in my career, so it really helped me, and I just try to incorporate it in all my training along with what John Trilling taught me.
Your hand, JT, by the way, rest in peace. What a legend of a human. Not
the greatest D-line coach of all time.
Hey, also might be the most legendary human to ever coach in football in the history. The things that guy was able to do with beer off the field was one of the most impressive. That's where he and I shared stories, which was very nice of him. But that crew, that whole defensive line crew underneath JT was like a brotherhood, a fraternity.
It was.
Rest in peace to JT, a guy who has done a lot for the Colts that people probably didn't even know about that.
Right.
But whenever you get in there, you do a lot of hand stuff. It's a lot of hand work. When did you really start like honing in? You said you did some of the MMA boxing stuff, but like the hand work, I feel like is almost the most important part of this whole thing.
It is, and I would say of my generation, DeMarcus, he kind of shed a lot of light because he was real good with his doing the hand to hand during his pass rushes. But man, I'm 6 feet. I played at 6 feet, 235 pounds. Sometimes you just can't. You're not going to be able to run around guys all the time. You just can't spin on guys all the time. They sitting there waiting on that. So now you got to use their weight against them. If I got a 320-pound offensive lineman going a particular direction, I'm gonna keep him going that direction. I'm not gonna try to power him and do something that I'm not. I'm gonna hit him with precision strikes. It's not about how hard you hit anybody. It's about where you hit them. And I think anybody in the MMA world knows this. Boxing world, it's you catch somebody right on the chin, he's gonna go to sleep. You can punch him right in the jaw. He may eat that, but you catch him right on that chin, he's going to sleep. And as far as pass rush play, strikes to the sternum, consistent strikes to the sternum, inside tit, outside tit, run the door open, and controlling the wrist.
When did you learn that though? Like DeMarcus Ware brought that in, but then did you just have to like try these all in game act?
No, I watched them a lot.
Oh, wait a fucking minute though. Hold on. This just reminded me of you at practice. AJ, I want to tell you and show you a move that Robert Mathis did on poor fucking Anthony Costanzo in training camp. Okay, in training camp, you were coming back from. This is after the Achilles, wasn't it? I believe.
Yeah, it was 2013, the year before.
Okay, so training camp happens. One-on-ones, first day of one-on-ones with pads, offensive line, defensive line. Poor fucking Costanzo's out there. Okay, he's out there on an island all by himself. Robert hit him with, I think, a triple spin move, and fucking Costanzo does like the whiff into the sky thing, and Robert just walks in. I think you hit him with a boom, like a fake thing, then another one, and then all the way back inside, and just walked to basically the flag that was the quarterback like this. And Costanzo is over there motherfucking every unit that you could ever see in the history. So I think the precision strikes do work. Yeah. I would assume that they do work. But there also has to be an incredible fear of the fact that you could get embarrassed out here on an island as well.
Yeah, and it's how'd you know that?
What's that?
About that move. How'd you remember that? That's
because he didn't have anything to do at practice. He was watching one-on-ones. It was fun to watch.
Whoa. Come on. AJ!
Calm down over there. Pat admits that.
I did have nothing going on that
I got my 6 minutes of work, and then I'm going to hang out.
Let's preserve the leg, and anytime they say there's one-on-ones happening, I did kind of mosey my way over there.
Yeah, that's impressive because most, the kickers and punters, and the long snappers, they're golfing by that time.
See? Not me. Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, you were committed, man.
My golf game was terrible.
You and the OG, the greatest of all time, AV.
Vinny was not about that, by the way. Like, Stover came in there. You know when Stover came in, whenever Vinny was hurt, that was my rookie year.
Oh, man.
He was a little bit different, right? He had a very different style of. He was very nice to me, but he had a different style about everything. Like the way he went about his every single day life, very successful. Vinny was just very different. Vinny was a football player that kicked the ball, right? Getting a chance to kind of be with him, I think, was a very lucky situation for me. Like very
awesome.
I love that dude.
Yeah, me too. That's big bro right there.
He struggled last year because he was fucking banged up. I'll be excited to see what he does.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. That's big brother right there.
One of the most competitive humans on earth. I don't know if he'll ever stop.
Probably won't.
Pat, why don't you show Robert your you told me a couple days ago on the show you have 5 pass rush moves. Why don't you stand up and give him a shot and see what Robert thinks?
I learned them mostly from
Let's see it.
He said he has a full complement of five
my
pass rush moves he can do.
go-to is obviously I'll do a little dip and rip.
Okay.
Well, bye.
Okay.
You know, you see that?
Okay.
See the hand precision strike rip.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
You're not really turning your body at all, though.
There's not enough room on the stage. You know, I'm a little bit. You seen these quads on the internet yesterday? I don't know if you saw them. There's a lot. You see that?
You don't have to get skinny when you stay skinny.
Not a lot of room.
But the Air Force Ones is not doing any justice for you right now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're slipping it. You know, you got to have some good footwork and stability and gravity.
I will not take that Air Force One. He's one of my go-tos in the middle of everything. I also obviously have the bull rush hip. You see that?
See ya.
You see what I just did there?
You're about to mess up your hair. Don't do that.
No, I can't do that. And then I also have the swim. See that? That's the right
Phelps.
move. You lift your arm up as high as you possibly can.
Stay right there. That is a violation because you're exposing your whole rib cage.
No!
Here.
Oh, right here.
Here.
Excuse me.
You just want to clear the shoulder.
That's
You
what
don't
I
want-
did.
you
Back
stop-
in my day when I was
reduce
rushing.
blocking surface, man.
Well, when I was rushing passers in the NFL, we were able to do this because the offensive line were still smoking cigarettes. That whole thing. And then obviously I have the spin move.
Oh my God, Cyclone!
That was actually the best one yet.
Thank you.
I'll take that. I'll
Thank
take
you.
that.
And let's not forget about the ice pick. I will
Ice-
bury
yeah.
an ice pick
There you
right in
go.
the chest of an
There
offensive.
you go.
Do you know what that is,
yeah.
AJ? Ever heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard it called other things, but yeah.
So what have you heard?
Do it again, Pat. Let me see.
The chop spin.
Oh yeah, there. Wow. You finished that nice. You finished that like in the neck.
What he said?
Yeah, like you ice picked him in the neck, not in the rib cage.
Well, precision shot, bro, right in the jujunum. Right.
Pat, I think you should add the fake spin.
Oh,
What did he say?
Add the fake spin.
Fake spin.
No, it was a real spin.
No, you should
No,
add the
add
fake
that
spin.
to the repertoire.
Yeah,
like
add it.
the fake spin, come back around.
I don't know if I'm athletic enough to do that. Do you remember when Freeney was on Sports Science?
Yeah.
Oh,
And he said that his spin move was as fast as a
Yeah.
figure skater.
Yeah, that
What a
was
rough
that was
morning.
funny. That was pretty good.
That was a rough morning. We were all so pumped for Freeney to be on Sports Science. Here we go. He did the whole shoot. And then we watched it, and that scientist was like, he's spinning as fast as a figure skater spins in the Olympics. And they got Freeney spinning and a lady in a tutu spinning right next to it. It was like, this is tough for old Freeney.
Yeah, that was an experience.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Play good, pay good, live good, die good.